What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boy oh boy, today's video is going to be a really juicy one. I have a couple things to go ahead and showcase to you guys. I do want to, show you all a little footage that just makes me cringe to the absolute max degree regarding the Call of Duty community. And I have a few things I want to discuss with that, but first and foremost, I kind of want to dabble in the multiplayer reveal trailer that I'm going to be showcasing to you guys right here. And of course, if Activision strikes it down, then I'll probably just pull my own gameplay. But if no strikes are put out, then you should be seeing the multiplayer reveal trailer behind this commentary. I wanted to go ahead and discuss this with you guys a little bit because I want to discuss my pure disappointment. It's unbelievably disappointing how Activision dropped the ball with this one. And it has nothing to do with Treyarch, and I feel extraordinarily bad for Treyarch. They have put in 4+ years of work, and they finally get to let their game shine, and they can showcase what they've been working on and what they've been trying to change around and what they're trying to innovate on. And everything's already released. I mean, this multiplayer reveal trailer, all of us should be hyped for this, right? We should be excited about this. We should be dissecting this and seeing what's in it and talking about all the features and all the new things that have been, twisted around. Yet everything has already been leaked. We know the gameplay. We know the prestiges. We know everything, the movement. We know absolutely everything about the game, even down to the campaign. Yes, you heard that correctly. I know you probably heard this from many other content creators, but pretty much the whole campaign was leaked. Not the gameplay, but the cutscenes. But who really cares, right? I mean, yeah, the gameplay is cool and all, but if you just see the cutscenes, you pretty much get the whole idea, the whole concept of what the campaign is already about and how it finishes. Spoilers everywhere. Yes, pretty much the whole game has been leaked out before we could even get to the, any of the multiplayer reveals or campaign reveals or anything. It's all been leaked. I'm severely disappointed. It sucks, man. It sucks because, again, this is supposed to be a time of hype and happiness and excitement for what Treyarch is doing here. And again, I know a lot of people are going to have their problems, and I always acknowledge the problems, like skill-based matchmaking, for example. I did the same thing with Modern Warfare 3. But I personally, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while now, you guys know I go down to how the development team handles the game. Modern Warfare 3, I gave them praise all year long because they handled the game perfectly. Yes, Activision is scum. Yes, Activision screws the game so hard. But does Sledgehammer deserve that hatred? No, not even close. They fixed up the game within, the first month. They were on fire with Modern Warfare 3. And if Treyarch goes ahead and puts forth good effort here and does the same thing and they're on fire, I'll give them similar praise. And if they don't, then obviously I'm going to have to critique where, critiques are needed. But overall, if they could really pick up what Sledgehammer left off there, it's going to be nothing but dubs for them. But again, their whole game is leaked. All of this hype, all of this excitement that they're trying to build up for the project that they worked so hard on is thrown out the window because Activision, and I guess Microsoft now, we used to all give praise to Microsoft, but I guess now, screw Microsoft, right? But I mean, seriously, they handled this so poorly. We have never seen a COD game leaked to this degree, and it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm a man who loves leaks, right, ladies and gentlemen? If you've been following my channel for a while now, you guys know I love to speculate and talk about different concepts and discuss things with the community because, at the end of the day, even though I hate skill-based matchmaking and how Activision handles the franchise, COD is still one of my favorite franchises. So when new stuff is, coming out and leaks are coming forth, I enjoy discussing them, but there's a massive, when I say massive, I mean massive difference between leaks that are just tweets that are circulating the internet and, we discuss it, and then a full leaked footage of what the game actually is, how it plays, what's in it, the perks, the weapons, the attachments, the unlocks, the loading screens, the guns, everything, literally everything. It's a huge difference between just little leaks on Twitter and the whole game leaking now. The whole campaign, all of the above. Activision, you guys are really dropped the ball with this one, and it's very disappointing. But I do want to showcase this as well very quickly. I gotta be honest, I'm very happy to see this. 16 all new multiplayer maps. Huge, guys. This is going to be really big. It reminds me back of Vanguard when they launched a bunch of maps, that were fresh and new. Sadly, Vanguard didn't go the way a lot of people wanted it to go. But if Treyarch can really cook here, and after seeing Modern Warfare 3 and seeing the direction that the developers do kind of want to push this franchise now, I'm kind of excited to see how they can handle this, especially with a lot of new content and all of the good stuff, going to be added into the mix here. I can't complain with it. And guys, don't forget, on the 28th, there's going to be Call of Duty Next, where, obviously all the shills are going to be partaking and, covering the game and stuff of that sort. We might check it out, but again, I don't really know if anything interesting is going to be coming out at Call of Duty Next. Again, we already know the whole game. It's already been leaked, so I don't know what else they can showcase to us. But I guess we'll see on the 28th what they have in store. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move over to the next section of this video here about the Call of Duty community just being unbelievably cringe. Don't get me wrong, guys. Like I said, if the development teams do something good and they deserve the praise and they're putting in work, I'm all for it, man. But this community is so utterly fake, it disgusts me. Nobody is real about these games. It's pretty much everybody goes for a bag. And it's one of the main reasons why, personally, I don't want any type of partnership deals or anything with any of these teams. Activision, Ubisoft, EA, screw any of that noise. Because honestly, all it does is just tarnish your reputation at the end of the day and makes you way less trustworthy. If I enjoy a game, I enjoy a game. And I'll talk about it, I will discuss it. And if I hate a game, then I hate it. And I will talk about it and I will discuss it. You can't tell me how unbelievably fake this sounds right here. Again, I'm going to load up this clip for you guys. You can listen to it and we'll come back and discuss a little bit.
I'm so excited talking about Omni Movement, Theater Mode, just everything that we grew up on is coming back.
What's your favorite memory from a Black Ops game?
This is so embarrassing. My favorite memory is genuinely when I was on Black Ops 2 and I dropped a 30 kill game. It's 2 a.m. in the morning and then I just scream in my connector mic and I woke my grandma up and she came into my room and like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God.
What does the Black Ops series mean to you?
To see all the hype people get when it's a Treyarch game coming out again, that's what I absolutely love when it comes to the Treyarch games.
Which of the new Black Ops 6 features are you most excited about?
I'm so excited for Master Prestiging to be back. I'm so excited to just grind to get Master Prestige, race like everyone else, and round-based zombies. I'm so excited for round-based zombies to come back.
Do you have any rituals for day one of the new Call of Duty?
I make sure I get a good sleep beforehand. I make sure all my ducks are in a row when it comes to like snacks, drinks, sleep, doesn't matter. And then I just hop on and get ready to grind.
Pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at GameStop and get an exclusive steelbook case for your collection. Reserve yours now.
Again, I'm not trying to be a complete hater by saying this. I really don't want it to sound that way, even though I know it will sound this way. But seriously, absolutely screw all this nonsense. Screw all this nonsense. All we want is a good game. All this fake hype, all of this noise is all pointless if the product doesn't come out good. And I'm worried about it because we've been having crap game after crap game after crap game. Modern Warfare 3 turned out really solid, but the only reason we got that communication is because of the way the community handled it, not by what the community currently does. And it worries me because I feel like the COD community is under the spell, which allows them to force the games the way that they want them to turn out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, Black Ops 6 is going to be bad or anything of that sort. But realistically, if it does turn out to be bad, I guarantee over half these people are not going to actually speak out on any of the problems to try to get them resolved. It's going to be radio silence, 1010%. And again, if it doesn't turn out to be that way, phenomenal. Like with Modern Warfare 3, it didn't turn out to be that way, which was great. For the first time in a long time, I was able to discuss a COD game without it being absolutely busted to death every single day that I played it. So again, if Black Ops 6 turns out to be phenomenal, then great. But again, I'm telling you right now, if it doesn't turn out that way and things have to be addressed and said and changed for the community, I guarantee none of these people are going to actually step up and try to make it that way for the overall game. I guarantee it. And it's so cringe to me how this is like over half of the community. And it's not just COD, it's Battlefield as well. That's another good example. And I'm sure it's many other communities as well. It sucks that the whole content creation scene is packed with people trying to just chase down a bag instead of just genuinely enjoying a game. That's it. That's what this is all about. People who are passionate about different games, different franchises, forming communities of others who enjoy those games and franchises, and we can discuss and talk about things. But when things go sideways, it has to be discussed. And it just sucks because a lot of these games nowadays, these franchises, are packed with just people who won't even bother acknowledging it. And like I said, I have to say it for the 50,000th time. I'm not saying Black Ops 6 is going to turn out bad. Not at all. I hate seeing how cringe our communities are nowadays. Instead of having more realistic people who are going to be level-minded with the game and address it however it gets, dropped to us. If it's good, great. We're in it to win it. We're going to be, talking about it, discussing things, having a good time. And if it's bad, then, it's bad. We'll have to discuss why and, try to get things addressed and have things resolved. But it's just not like that anymore. It's sad, man. It's really sad. But again, that's just my personal take on all of this stuff. You guys let me know down in the comment section if you think that this is perfectly fine or, if you think this is cringe as well. But overall, I hope that the community will change sometime down the road and we can just really, drive it home when it comes to all these titles. Because personally, I think in the long run, it will give the community, us, a little bit more respect. We get less and less respect as more and more people fall under the bag. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of my other content, I do stream pretty much daily over on Twitch. You guys can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all next one. Peace out.